I would like to tell you what it's like being a woman in Gaza right now. There are 37 mothers who are being killed every single day. Privacy is just a distant memory. A shower is a luxury for you. I'm making this video in our kitchen, and the scene behind me is this.
After 5 months of war, Gaza has become almost unlivable for everyone, but especially for women.
It is clear that women and children are bearing the brunt of this conflict.
Israel's war on Gaza has killed more than 30,000 people, and around 70% of them are women and children. Hunger has reached crisis levels. The UN's World Food Program says famine is imminent, and children are already dying from malnutrition and dehydration. 80% of women in Gaza are skipping meals in order to feed their family.
If food and water is in scarce supply, they're going to prioritize their children, the rest of their family, their elderly parents, and put themselves last.
The World Health Organization says there are 50,000 pregnant women in Gaza. Around 180 women are giving birth every single day.
And without healthcare services and healthcare workers, that puts them in a very, very difficult and dangerous situation.
If you are a pregnant woman in Gaza, you may miscarry because of the stress and shock you're going through. If you're not miscarrying, you may go to premature birth, which is basically a death sentence to your child because of the lack of electricity required for incubators and other medical equipment at hospitals.
3/4 of Gaza's 2 million people have been forced to leave their homes. They're now living in tents, on the street, crowded together with relatives, anywhere they can find some kind of shelter. And for many women, that's brought on another layer of suffering. A big issue is a lack of access to water, soap, and menstrual products.
You simply wait in line with thousands of others for 3 or 4 more hours just to get to the bathroom. You're compromising your menstrual hygiene, and not to even mention the infections and diseases because of all of this.
As you can see in the hospital around me, you can see the tents where our women live and like in the open air.
That's Maram, one of Al Jazeera's reporters in Gaza.
I live in a relative home with more than 20 people with me. I lost my privacy. I just struggle every day to prepare myself and go to report on the ground. Every day in my job, I meet women who are displaced, and I look in their faces and I see the suffering. I see how much they strive. They just want this war to stop as soon as possible because they can't take it anymore.